This is a 2022 Toyota GR86, and we're going to take this for a test drive. Immediately smells better. Whoa, shifter feels a lot shorter. Very cool. Oh, no. Okay, all right. That's a very cool noise. Wow. I was not expecting to like that noise because it's fed into the speakers and stuff. That's a very cool sound here. Yeah, let's see. But outside is like dead quiet. Seems pretty much the same. Oh, no, actually everything's pretty much higher quality. Better plastics. Everything's a bit more solid. The door doesn't clunk when you close it. It's a nice solid boom. Like it's fully insulated almost. Really want to take this out on the freeway, see how it does at the high revs. Okay, yeah, there is like zero torque dip. Oh, okay, I see what this is. Oh man, you know, it's kind of nice having power at the low revs too. Oh, it just goes. Okay, sweet. Off. Okay, traction control is off. I am in track mode. Just want to see if I can spin around real quick, because that's the real test, right? Oh, it's dead cool. Go. Oh. So just a little bit more pep is pretty much all this car needed. This is as quiet as a Porsche or a BMW. It's pretty quiet. When you're just cruising along at low revs. But the second you punch it, it routes some noise in, which is a lot of fun. I'm gonna be honest, I'm very tempted to get this one, but I know this one is very expensive and it's not the right price. But rest assured, I know that even the non-premium one, the base model, is like a ton of fun. It's like all I would need to do is like maybe change up the seats to like leather, like a leather wrap, and it's good to go. There's just so much torque. There's just so much torque at the bottom end. Like it's weird to just it's just weird to not have to try. And then I'm usually fine for having to get to the high revs for power. But this is just so much easier. I really want to see what the high revs has. I haven't really taken full advantage of this car's potential yet. And I have a bunch of silencers and stuff like that and resonators on my car, and this is just, of course, way more quieter. It's just so well insulated. If I bought this car, I definitely will leave it stock. There is no reason right now to change anything. I think the tires are fine, and the wheel size is good. Oh, the dials for the climate control are way nicer. It's all got digital gauges. It's pretty cool. I can't get past these guys. I really got to get past these guys. It's funny, it it's funny that the form factor feels so much like my car that no matter what, I'm always expecting to have to try to get up to the high revs. And then I punch it and immediately forget that I don't have to. Yeah, the moment you punch it, you can tell that this engine is very different than the last engine. The FA24 is very different than the FA20. Okay, I'm getting a taste of the high revs now, and you know what? It's pretty much the same. The high revs is pretty much the same. I'm just doing butt dyno, I know, but the high revs is the power, the horsepower is pretty much the same as the old one. Yeah, it's not much faster. Than my slightly tuned one. It's not that much faster. Man, nobody will get out of my way. I'm gonna see if I can pressure this Tesla to have at it, but unlikely, since most people that buy Teslas, they're not car guys at all. They're usually family people who want to just go from A to B without really driving. Let's see how this handles. Yeah, definitely the high end is about the same, more or less. I think the most noteworthy thing about this is the available torque at the low end. So the ability to just at any point just punch it and something happens, that's cool. So far, a pretty cool experience. This is a very solid car. It's way more solid and well built than the original 86. I put the silencer on my car. It makes more of a kind of a brattier, dull rattle type noise, which is fine. I can like that too, but this is definitely makes a cool noise, and I wouldn't change a lot of people are like, oh, I don't like fake noise, and then they take the pipe out or whatever this is doing, they disconnect the stereo. It's totally unnecessary. You don't have to do that. It's not even that loud, or the sound. It'd be one thing if the sound was too loud or annoying in cabin, but it's not. It's it's what you expect from. They did a lot of refinement, I can tell. It's exactly what Audis and Porsches do. Like when they route the noise through the speakers, and that's what you're hearing. It sounds cool. Like it makes you feel like sporty. So it's all good. Like I wouldn't change anything about this car. It's very quick. I wouldn't change anything about this. I wouldn't even change the wheels. The wheels look pretty good. I thought it would be a lot higher. I've seen stock 86s where it's like perched up and a higher profile, much higher than it should be. But for some reason, this particular one, when I look at it, the wheels fit exactly in the wheel wells. It looks like it was lowered, but there's something about it I could tell it wasn't. Nothing was done to it. This is like bone stock too. Maybe the guy took it to track for all 4,000 miles, and all he did was track it, and maybe it wore down the springs. I don't know. There's a little bit more roll than mine, but that's fine. It's not like it rolls like a van, so it's totally predictable, and it still handles very good. Stock wheels, stock tires, yeah, a little thin, but a little skinny, but that's fine. Another thing is the steering wheel is a lot thinner. The grips are a bit thinner. It's a little bit easier to grab than the wheel in the GT86, in the original. It's a great car. I love this car. Would I buy this one? No. It's $35,000. Pulling back into this dealer, and immediately guys are checking out my car. So I am pretty much thinking twice about buying this particular one, especially because my car is just you know, the original 86 is cool. So there's no question about that. Farewell, sir. Perhaps one day we'll meet again.